How's it going, folks? How's it going? You already know the waves, and for sure, you already know the vibes. It is Zachariah White, aka King Big Daddy Drip, back at it like it's nothing with this drip and the sauce, cause I am the boss. I am back. We are here. Happy good day to every single one of you ladies and gentlemen out there in the world. All right, I hope y'all are having a wonderful Wednesday on this go around. And though at the time that I'm making this video is 10:35, and you guys will likely be seeing this video come tomorrow on Thursday, I still hope y'all are having a good day. And overall, I'll say this, man. All right, just because I'm going to do something a little different with this particular video. But welcome to the Violet Empire, man. Welcome to the Violet Empire. And I'll say on behalf of the kingdoms, the communities, the businesses that God has blessed us with, we're praying a whole lot of good luck, good fortune, blessings, and positivity out to and for the heavenly kingdom. God, you know, of course, God, Jesus Christ, the heavenly kingdom, the Holy Spirit, everybody up there, because they keep us safe on a moment-to-moment basis. Many thanks to them. You know, and of course, you know, we're praying it for our kingdoms, our entities, trying to be the good, the great, the best version of ourselves every single day. And we're praying it out to every single one of y'all as well, my brothers and sisters. Y'all make sure, of course, all right, that y'all keep that progress going and keep it flowing, baby. But all that stuff off to the side, you know, for this particular go around, we have another episode of the Royal Book Club. All right, so you know, for folks who tuned into the previous video, you know, we ended up reading, or the previous video within this series, I should say, we ended up we're reading John C. Maxwell's Success 101: What Every Leader Needs to Know. All right, so you know, and essentially what we're doing, especially because it's a relatively short text, we're just going to take it 10 pages at a time to go through. You know, it gives us enough time, of course, to read everything, you know, go over the key points, and even for me to interject my own personal my personal experiences, in which I want to let y'all know, of course, you know, in me throwing the personal experiences, I'll be complete and outright honest. Of course, you know, that's you know, it to some degree is self-serving, but more importantly, beyond that, this is a way for you guys to take it is a way for you guys to see a model, see an example, see how some of the stuff has been applied, if you know, whatever it is that we happen to come across and have encountered is applying to my life. And if it's not, you know, if it's one of those things where, you know, I need to go through and actually do some say, for instance, I need to implement it, then of course I'll let y'all know. And you know, of course, there's plenty of different videos and stuff that we got out all over the place that'll let y'all know, you know, I guess that you guys will be able to see what we're talking about in this book actually, you know, how should I say, articulated and brought to real life, so to speak. But all in all, though, I do thank y'all so much for the love and support, man. Again, I'm gonna still say this, y'all definitely make sure that y'all get this book. Again, John C. Maxwell's Success 101: What Every Leader Needs to Know. All right, it's relatively, I would imagine that it's relatively cheap, and it is not a long read. But what we're going to do is, because we left off on page 11 from last time, so we're going to read at the very least from 11 to 21. You know, if I look up at the time and you know, I'll see that we've especially ran through these 10 pages, then we'll probably push it a little bit further. But moving on to you know, page 11, right, where we're now reading off is, maybe, well, I'll start reading now. Maybe you've made a lot of mistakes in your life, or you've had especially difficult paths with many obstacles. Work your way through it and move on. Don't let it prevent you from reaching your full potential. If you need inspiration, think of other people who overcame seemingly insurmountable obstacles, such as Booker T. Washington. He was born in slavery and was denied access to the resources available to the white society, but yet he never let that prevent him from pursuing his true potential. He founded the Tuskegee Institute and the National Black Business League. He said, I've learned that success is to be measured not so much by the position that one has reached in life as by the obstacles that one has overcome while trying to succeed. Think of Helen Keller, who lost her sight hearing at 19 months old. Helen overcame her severe disabilities, went on to graduate from Radcliffe College and become an author, a noted lecturer, and a champion for people who are blind. Okay, we definitely got two people of interest, and they're keeping it going. Think of Franklin D. Roosevelt. Back in 1921, at the age of 39, he had a severe case of polio, which left him disabled and in terrible pain. Right? He, was never really able to walk again without assistance, but nonetheless, he didn't let it stop him from pursuing his potential, and 8 years later he became governor of New York, and in 1932 he became elected president of the United States. All right, so no doubt you can think of others who have overcome tragedies or past mistakes to pursue their potential. You may even know personally some people who fought back from adversity to become successful, but let that be used as a guide to inspire you. No matter what you face, no matter who you're facing, you always have the potential to overcome it. All right. And moving on to the fourth point, it looks like that was that was mentioned in this particular section. Focus on the future. Baseball Hall of Famer Yogi Berra declared, "The future isn't what it used to be. Although that may be true, it's still the only place we have to go." All right, it's only going forward. Your potential lies ahead of you. Whether you're 8, 18, 48, 80, you still have room to improve yourself. You can still become better tomorrow than who you are currently today. And as the Spanish proverb says, he who does not look ahead remains behind. Very true, very true. It is hard to drive a vehicle. It's hard to drive a vehicle forward if you're still looking backwards or looking to the left or looking to the right, looking to the left or whichever. So, definitely key points. But even before we move on to the next section, which looks like it's sowing seeds that benefits others, I know in the last video we talked about essentially it's like four. What are these? 4 principles to put you on a road to growing toward your potential. Concentrating on a main goal, which we talked about. Concentrating on continual improvements. Forgetting about the past, and then the last one, focusing on the future. All key things that you need to keep in mind. All right, but we'll move on to the next section. The next section is sowing seeds, again, that benefits others. All right, when you know your purpose in life and are growing to reach your maximum potential, you're well on your way to being a success. But there is one essential part of the journey: being able to help others. Without that aspect, the journey can be a lonely and shallow experience. Very much so. It's been said we make a living by what we get, but we make a life by what we give. Physician, theologian, and philosopher Albert Schweitzer stated it even more strongly: the purpose of human life is to serve and to show compassion and the will to help others. For him, the journey of fulfilling his purpose led to Africa, where he served for many people for many years. For you, sowing seeds that benefits others properly won't mean traveling, or may not mean traveling to another country to serve the poor, unless that's the purpose that you were born to fulfill. And if it is, you won't be satisfied until you're out there doing it, right? However, if you're like most people, helping others is something you can do right here at home, whether it's spending more time with your family, developing an employee who shows potential, helping people in the community, putting your desires on hold for the sake of helping your team at work. Either way, the key is to find your purpose and help others while pursuing it, right? In which that is very, very key, very